Time to get those legal questions answered. Go ahead and call us. The number is 256-536-0077. You can actually text us at that same number if you'd like. Either way, we want to hear your questions. And we have with us, of course, Michael Timberlake from our friends over at Timberlake, League and Brooks. And we're talking this morning while we wait for a call about bicycle safety.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point in the fall again where it's going to be nice to be outside. Hopefully not this week, but maybe in the near future. And people like to ride bicycles, and there's some rules that everybody needs to understand. The first thing is we tell all motorists that bicycles have a right to be on the road. They're not allowed to be on the sidewalk unless it's a multi-path type situation, and they have a right to be on the road. They're lawfully allowed to be on the road, and you have to coexist with bicyclists. And even if it's on a busy street, and even if it's during rush hour, you have to be careful and coexist with bicyclists because they have a right to be on the road. Now, they do have certain rules that bicyclists have to follow in terms of signaling and safety equipment on their bikes to allow motorists to safely navigate the roadways with bicycles. But in general, motorists need to know that bikes have a right to be on the road and that you need to watch out for them and pay attention and treat them like another vehicle.
Can't stress that enough. So a lot of cities are getting into the mindset of building bicycle lanes,
sure,
but they
absolutely.
do still go right alongside traffic.
Right,
so,
right.
When drivers aren't paying attention, is there greater liability if the bicycle is in one of those bicycle lanes and you end up hitting it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like being in a pedestrian crosswalk. So that if a driver crosses over into a bicycle lane and injures a bicyclist, the motorist is going to be liable for the injuries to the bicyclist. Now, what you're seeing in a lot of other states is what we call protected bike lanes, and that's that actually have some barrier between traffic and the bikes to allow them to navigate that. And that is a solution, but obviously it's a more expensive solution and it's not feasible in all situations.
If you haven't already called, please do go ahead and give us a call. If you've got a question for Michael, the number is, of course, again, 256-536-0077. 256-536-0077. You can text us at that number as well. I've never looked at my auto insurance policy, but I would think that if a car hits a bicycle, the injuries can be much greater. Is there anything unique or special in our insurance coverages that covers bicyclists?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. So your liability coverage for a motor on a motor vehicle is going to cover you for damages that you do to a pedestrian or damages that you do to a bicyclist or somebody that's a motorcyclist, any other type of vehicle on the roadway.
Wow. That just something to think about. I mean, those bicyclists are out there. We see them all the time, and I see drivers get frustrated at them. I'm on. It's hard to say. Sometimes you think, well, there may have been another choice for them, and unfortunately, and Huntsville's doing a good job of trying to navigate that pathway in terms of making it more bicycle friendly, commuter friendly. But it does seem to be dangerous for bicycles to ride in heavy traffic on major thoroughways during rush hour, but sometimes they don't have a choice. No doubt about it. Talk about your blog before we go.
So yeah, we got some more bicycle information on our blog. We talk about what the requirements are and what you need to do. But it's lawinjury.com.blog, and check it out. We've got a lot of answers to legal questions on there.
Sounds good to me. So if you didn't get your question answered, then you can always call our friends over at Timberlake, League and Brooks directly, or call us back here next Monday, same time, right here on WAAY 31.